Hello everyone. Today we will see the further questions of our exercise 2.2. So let us see question number 6. Multiply and express as a mixed fraction. First you have to multiply the given numbers. After that you have to express in a mixed fraction. So first one is 5 into 6 3 by 4. So this 6 3 by 4 is given in mixed fraction. So first we change into improper fraction. And we know that how to change. We have to multiply this 2. 5 into 4 6 are 24 and 24 plus 3 27 by 4. First you have to multiply this two number. After that you have to add the numerator. So 6 4 is 24, 24 plus 3 27 by 4. Now you will multiply numerator with numerator. So 27 into 5 135 by 4. After multiplying we have to change into mixed fraction. And we know that to change into mixed fraction we have to divide 135 by 4. So let us divide 135 by 4. So 4 3s are 12. Then 1 is left 15. Again 4 3s are 12. So remainder is 3. So this one question or the answer we will write in between remainder at the place of numerator and 4 as it is as denominator. So we can express 135 by 4 in mixed fraction as 33 3 by 4. Question number 2. 4 into 6 1 by 3. So first we have to change into improper fraction. So 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 1 19 upon 3. So 19 4s are 76 by 3. So you have to divide 73 by 6 by 3. If you divide you will get 25 as answer, 1 as remainder and 3 as denominator. You have to write as it is. So 76 by 3 can be written as 25 1 by 3 in mixed fraction. You have to like this you have to divide. After that you can write easily in mixed fraction. Then third one 3 1 by 4 into 6. So 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 1 13 by 4 into 6. You can see that 6 and 4 both are divisible by 2. So 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. Then 13 into 3 upon 2. So 13 3s are 39 by 2. And then we will change into mixed fraction. So 2 19 1 by 2. Or you can check 2 19s are 38. 38 plus 1 39 by 2. Then question number 4, 5th and 6th. This one is left for you as your homework. You have to solve as per these three questions. First you have to change into improper fraction. After that you have to multiply with 7. Then again you have to change into mixed fraction. Then question number 2, 7. In question number 7 we have to find the answer of the question. So first one 1 by 2 of first 4 2 by 9 and second 1 3 by 4. We have to find 1 by 2 part of this number also and second one also. So first we will take first one. So 1 by 2 of 4 2 by 9. As we have seen already before in our previous class that of means multiplication. So first we have to replace of by multiply. So 1 by 2 multiply 4 2 by 9. So 1 by 2 into first we will change into improper fraction. So 9 4s are 36. 36 plus 2 38. So 38 by 9. If any number is divisible here, so first we will divide that number. After that we will multiply. So 2 1s are 2. 2 1s are 2 and 2 9s are 18. So 19 times. Now you can see 19 and 9 are not possible to cut. So we will write as it is. So 19 upon 9 or we can write it as 2 1 upon 9. Here we have to divide. So 9 19 9 2s are 18. So you can see 1 is remainder. So you have to write on top. 2 that question you have to write in middle and 9 as it is. Then we have to find 1 by 2 of 1 3 by 4. So second one 1 by 2 of 1 3 by 4. Again first we will replace of by multiply. So 1 by 2 into 4 1s are 4. 4 plus 3 7 by 4. Now you can see there is no any divisible is possible. So directly we have to multiply here. So 1 into 7 7 and 2 4s are 8. So answer is 7 by 8. In question number 2 also B, first you have to find 5 by 8 of 9 2 by 3. Then in second 5 by 8 of 4 1 by 7. So this one is your homework. Now the last question of our exercise, question number 8. In a class of 40 students, 1 by 5 of the total number of students like to study English, 2 by 5 of the total number like to study mathematics, and remaining students like to study science. How many students like to study English? Here you can see class of 40 students. It means how many total students are there? 40. 1 by 5 of total number of students like to study English. Out of 40, 1 by 5 part. It means how many parts are there total? 5 parts. Out of 5 part, only 1 part like to study English. Your number of students is not given, it is given as part of a number. So students like to study English is 1 by 5 of total student, and total students are 40, and off we have to replace by multiply. So 1 by 5 into 40. Now we can reduce into simplest form. So 5 ones are 5, 5 8s are 40. So number of students. Here in question part is given 1 by 5 of 40. So these are the number of students, means 8 students out of 40, 8 students like to study English. Then 2 by 5 of the total number like to study mathematics. So student. Now question number 2 is given how many students like to study mathematics. In question it is given that the student like to study mathematics is 2 by 5 of total student, and total is 40. So 2 by 5 into 40. Here 2 by 5 means out of 5 part only 2 part like to study mathematics. So we have to find, it is given in fraction but we have to find in number. So we'll write it as 2 by 5 of 40. Again 5 ones are 5, 5 8s are 40. So 2 into 8, 16. It means 16 students out of 40 like to study mathematics. The last one, what fraction of the total number of students like to study science? Now here we have to find the fraction, means which having numerator and denominator. So first we'll find out of total 40 students how many like to study science. So how to find it? Students like to study science, it will be 40 minus number of students like to study mathematics and like to study English. So 40 minus 16 plus 8, 24, which is equal to 16. So you can see that from 40 students, 16 students like to study science. Now we have to find the fraction of number. So how to change into fraction of number? So fraction of total number of students like to study science will be the number of students study science upon total number of students. So 16 upon 40, or you can write it as 8 2s are 16, 8 5s are 40. 2 upon 5, or you can say that out of 5 parts, if 5 parts are there, so out of 5 fraction only 2 part of the student like to study science. For finding the fraction, first you have to divide the total number of students, the number of students like to study science, by total number of students. So 2 by 5 is the answer. Now we are going to start our new exercise 2.3. So here question number 1. This question are same as question exercise 2.2 only. So 1 by 4. In this exercise we are going to see how to multiply fraction by a fraction. In previous exercise we have seen that we had multiplied whole number by a fraction, but here we are going to multiply fraction by a fraction number. So first one, 1 by 4 of 1 by 4, 5 by 7 and 4 by 3. Here you have to multiply all this A, B, C by 1 by 4. So let us see one by one. A is given 1 by 4 of 1 by 4. We know that of is multiplication. So 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. We multiply numerator with numerator. So 1 into 1, 1, 4 4s are 16. Now we have to find the answer of B, 5 by 7. So we have to find 1 by 4 of 5 by 7. So 1 by 4 of 5 by 7. So 1 by 4 into 5 by 7. So 1 into 5 and 4 into 7, which is equal to 5 by 28. Then third one, 1 by 4 of 4 by 3. So 1 by 4 into 4 by 3. We can cut 4 ones are 4 and 4 ones are 4. So remaining are 1 ones are 1 and 1 threes are 3. You have to find individually separately 1 by 1. Then same question number 2. 1 by 7 of 2 by 9. Then 7 by 8 and 3 by 5. So first we'll find 1 by 7 of 2 by 9. So 1 by 7 into 2 by 9. Here you can see that no any number is divisible here, so directly we have to multiply. So 1 into 2, 2 and 7 nines are 63. Then B, 1 by 7 of 7 by 8. So 1 by 7 of 7 by 8 into 7 by 8. Here we can cut 7 by 7 as one number is written numerator, second one is denominator. So we can divide it. So 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. So we can write it as 1 by 8. And last one is 1 by 7 of 3 by 5. So 1 by 7 into 3 by 5. So 1 into 3, 3 and 7 5s are 35. So 3 by 35 is the answer. Then question number 3rd and 4th, it is same as question number 1 and 2, and these questions are for you, left for you as an homework. Now see the question number 2. Multiply and reduce to the lowest form if possible. First you have to multiply, after that we have to reduce in lowest means in a simplest form, in which we have to write the number in a smallest number. So first one, 3 by 8 into 6 by 4. Here you can see we can divide the number, the two number, if it is written in both numerator and denominator. You can see that we cannot divide 3 by 3. We can divide only 6 and 8 because 6 in written numerator and 8 in denominator. So you can see both are divisible by 2. So 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So remaining number are 3 into 3 and 4 into 4. So 3 3s are 9 and 4 4s are 16. So 9 upon 16 is the answer. Now you can see 9 and 16 both numbers are not divisible by a single number. 9 is divisible by 3 and 16 is divisible by 2. So both numbers are not divisible by a single number. So this is the final answer. This is the lowest form of our question. Second one, 1 by 3 into 15 by 8. 1 by 3 into 15 by 8. So you can see 3 ones are 3, 3 5s are 15. So answer is 5 upon 8. Third one, 11 by 2 into 3 by 10. Here also we cannot cut. We can see 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10. It is not possible. Here it means multiplication. So directly we have to multiply here. 11 into 3 and 2 into 10, which is equal to 33 by 20. If it is not possible to divide, then directly you have to multiply it. Then question number 4. 4 by 5 into 12 by 7. Here also it is not possible to divide any number, so directly we will multiply. 4 12s are 48 and 5 7s are 35. Same question from till question number 5 to 10. These questions are your homework, as these questions are easy to solve, so I hope you will do it. Then question number 3. Multiply 6 2 by 5 into 7 by 9. Here you can see that the number is given in a mixed fraction. So first we will change into improper fraction. 6 5s are 30, 30 plus 2, 32 upon 5 into 7 by 9. Now you can see, now we cannot divide 32 by 5 or 7 by 5 or 32 by 9. It means we cannot divide any number. So directly we will multiply it. So 32 into 7, 224 and 9 5s are 45. Second one, 5 by 6 into 2, 3 by 7. So first we'll change into improper fraction. So 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 3, 17 by 7. Now multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So 5 17s are 85 and 6 7s are 42. Then 2 3 by 5 into 3. So 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 3, 13 by 5. So here 3, no number is given. It means it is in denominator 1 is given. So 13 3s are 39 and 5 1s are 5. Then fourth one, 3 4 by 7 into 3 by 5. So 7 3s are 21, 21 plus 4, 25 by 7 into 3 by 5. Here you can see 25 and 5 are divisible. So that's why we can cut it. If you don't divide now, after multiplication also you can divide, but we have to multiply first, so it's better to divide first only. So 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. Now multiply 5 3s are 15 upon 7. So question number 5, 6. These are your homework. Then you can see 7th one. Both numbers are given in mixed fraction. So first we will change into improper fraction. 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1, 9 by 4 into 15 2s are 30, 30 plus 2, 32 by 15. Now you can see 32 and 4 both are divisible. So 4 1s are 4, 4 8s are 32. Then 9 and 15. 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. Now you can see, now we cannot divide 8 by 5 or 3 by 5. So we will multiply it. 3 into 8, 1 into 5. So 24 upon 5. Then 8th and 9th one is also your homework. Then question number 4. Which is greater? 1 by 2 of 6 by 7 or 2 by 3 of 3 by 7? First we have to find the answer of this 2. After that we have to compare which one is greater here. So first we'll find the answer of 1 by 2 of 6 by 7. We know that of means multiply, so we'll replace it by multiplication. So 1 into 6 upon 2 into 7. Or you can cut it as 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, or 3 by 7. So 1 by 2 of 6 by 7 is 3 upon 7. Now I'll find the answer of 2 by 3 of 3 by 7. So 2 by 3 of 3 by 7. So 2 by 3 into 3 by 7. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. So left is 2 by 7. After finding the answer, we have to compare the value. Now compare 3 by 7 and 2 by 7. You can see that both fractions have same denominator. So what we have to compare? We have to compare its numerator. So here numerator is 3 and here it is 2. So we know that 3 is greater than 2. It means 3 by 7 is greater than 2 by 7. And we know that 3 by 7 is the answer of 1 by 2 of 6 by 7. So in place of 3 by 7, you have to write 1 by 2 of 6 by 7 is greater than 2 by 3 of 3 by 7. Like this, you have to compare. Same second one, 3 by 5 of 3 by 4 of 5 by 3 or 4 by 3 of 7 by 5. So first you'll find the answer of separate numbers. So 3 by 4 of 5 by 3. 3 by 4 into 5 by 3. We can cut 3 by 3. So left is 5 by 4. Second one, 4 by 3 of 7 by 5. So 4 by 3 into 7 by. Here division is not possible, so directly we'll multiply here. 4 7s are 28, 3 5s are 50. But you can see it is 5 by 4 and this one is 25 by 50. Here denominators are not same, so we cannot compare it. For comparing, first we have to make the same denominator, then only we can compare both the answers. So for making the same denominator, we have to take the LCM of 4 and 15. So what is the LCM of 4 and 15 is 60. Now we have to change 5 by 4 with denominator 60. So by which number we have to multiply in 4 to get 60? One method is to divide 60 by 4. If you divide 60 by 4, you will get the answer as 15. It means you have to multiply 15 by 4 to get the answer 16. So we will multiply in both numerator and denominator by 15. 15 5 is 75 and 15 4 is 60. And second one is given 28 upon 15. And again what we have to find? We have to bring denominator with 60. So by which number we have to multiply in 15 to get 60 here? By 4. So by 4 also we multiply with numerator also. So answer is 112 upon 60. Now you can see denominators are equal. Now we can easily compare it. So 75 by 60 or 112 by 60. Now we have to compare its numerator. So 112 is greater than 75 or 112 by 60 is the answer of 25 by 15. So 5 by 4 is less than 20 by 15 or 5 by 4. It is the answer of 3 by 4 of 5 by 3. So 3 by 4 of 5 by 3 is less than 4 by 3 or 7 by 5, or you can say that 4 by 3 or 7 by 5 is greater than 3 by 4 or 5 by 3. Only first you have to make the same denominator. After that you have to compare its numerator. If the number having the highest value is the greater than the second number. And then question number 3, same as first and second one. First you have to make the same denominator. After that you have to compare its numerator. So it's your homework. Now we will see some word problems. Question number 5. Sushant reads 1 by 3 part of a book in 1 hour. How much part of the book will he read in 2 1 by 5 hours? Here you can see the word problems are given with fraction number. As we have seen before, if it is given for that, if you read in 1 hour 2 chapters, then in 5 hours how many chapters will you read? Directly will multiply 2 into 5 means 10 chapters. Like this we have to find for fraction. So part of the book read by Sushant in 1 hour. It is given how much part? 1 by 3. So part of the book read by Sushant in 2 1 by 5 hours. You can see that it is given for only 1 hour and we have to find for how many hours? 2 1 by 5. you can see that it is greater than 1 hours only, and we know that if we want to find for 1 too many, we always multiply. So 1 by 3 into 2 1 by 5. We have to find for 1 to 2 1 by 5 hour. It means for 1 too many hours we have to find. That's why we have to multiply 1 by 3 into 2 1 by 5. Now first we'll change into improper fraction. So 1 by 3 into 5 to the 10. 10 plus 1, 11 upon 5. Or you can write it as 11 by 15. So he will read 11 by 15 part of the book in 2 1 by 5 hours. Means out of 15 part, he will read how many parts? 11 by 11 part of the book in 2 1 by 5 hours. Then question number 6. Salil plants 4 saplings in a row in his garden. The distance between two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meter. Find the distance between the first and the last sapling. Here sapling means the young small plants. He has plant how many saplings? 4 in a row. So first, second, third and fourth. And between each sapling, how much distance is there? 3 by 4 meter. Means first to second 3 by 4 meter, from second to third 3 by 4 meter, third to fourth 3 by 4 meter. Now we have to find the distance from first to last sapling. Means how much distance will be there? It means you have to add all the 3 distance. Means 1 to 2, second to third and third to fourth. So directly also we can find. So distance between adjacent sapling. Adjacent means the near one. First and second, second and third, third and fourth. So the distance between adjacent sapling is 3 by 4 meter. Therefore the distance between first and last sapling will be how much? We have to add all the distance between each sapling. So 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Here you can see denominators are equal. So we can directly add the numerator. So 3 plus 3 means 9 by 4. Or you can change into 2 mixed fraction as 4 to the 8 plus 1 or 2 1 by 4 meter. So the distance between the first and last sapling is 2 1 by 4 meter. Now the next question is question number 7. Mamta bought 15 saris and gave 3 by 5 of this to her mother-in-law. How many saris are left with her? You can see how many saris she brought? 15. And out of 15, 3 by 5 of her saris means 3 by 5 of 15 she gave to her mother-in-law. And after giving to her mother-in-law, how many saris are left with her? So first we'll write from the question, Mamta have total saris. How many saris did she have? 15. And saris given to mother-in-law. Here number of saris is not given. It is given only part. Means 3 by 5 of this means 3 by 5 of 15. So 3 by 5 of 15 means 3 by 5 into 15. Here we have to find the number of saris. So 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. So 3 threes are 9. It means she gave out of 15 9 saris to her mother-in-law. Now we have to find if she has given 9 saris to her mother-in-law, then how many saris are left with her? It means we have to minus from total saris. So saris left with Mamta is equal to total saris minus saris given to mother-in-law. So how many total saris are there? 15. And she has given 9 to her mother-in-law. So 15 minus 9 is equal to 6. It means 6 saris are left with Mamta. Here you can see number of saris are not given. It is given only part. So 3 by 5 of you have to always multiply with the total parts, total number given. Then question number 8. Anu purchases an ornament of gold and copper which weighs 38 gram. She brought an ornament of gold and copper both. It means it contains gold, copper both, and the weight of both is 38 gram. If 3 by 19th of its part is copper, out of 38 gram, and how many total parts are there? 19 part. Out of 19 part, 3 part is of copper. It means 3 by 19th part of copper of 38 gram is the weight of copper. So find the weight of pure gold in it. You can see an ornament is given which is made up of gold and copper both. And out of this, copper weight is 3 by 19th of 38 gram. Now we have to find the weight of pure gold. So first we'll write from the question that total weight. Gold plus copper is given how much? 38 gram. And part of copper means how much part is made up of copper of that ornament. So part of copper is how much? 3 by 19th of its. It means 3 by 19th of 38. So 3 by 19 into 38, 19 ones are 19, 92s are 38. So you can see that the weight of copper in this ornament out of 38 gram is 6. So the weight of gold will be how much? Total weight of gold plus copper minus weight of individual copper. So total weight is 38 and weight of copper is how much? 6 gram. So 38 minus 6, 32 gram. So weight of gold in ornament is of 32 gram. Then question number 9. The weight of one bucket of fruit is 2 by 3 by 4 kg. Find the weight of 26 such buckets. So you can see that this question is same as question number 5, in which if Sushant reads in 1 hour how many part? 1 by 3. So in 2 1 by 5 hours how much he will read? It means here also we have to find the weight of one bucket is given and we have to find the weight of how many buckets? 26 such bucket. It means we have to find for 1 to many. So directly in this question you have to multiply 26 into 2 3 by 4 kg. So it's your homework. Now the last question, question number 10. A car runs 22 km using 1 liter of diesel. How much distance will it cover using 3 by 4 liters of diesel? Here you can see in 1 liter of diesel, a car runs how many kilometer? 22 km. And we have to find for how many liters of diesel? In 3 by 4 liters of diesel, car will run how much? Again you can see it is given for only 1 liter and we have to find for 3 by 4. It means it is greater than 1 only. So we have to find for 1 to many. It means we have to multiply. So 22 into 3 by 4. So 22 into 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 3, 15 upon 4. Now we will multiply it. Or you can cut this one. So 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. 2 1s are 2. Means 2 11s are 22. So how much is left? 11 by 15 upon 2. Now I'll multiply it 165 by 2, or if we change into mixed fraction, it can be written as 82 1 by 2 kilometer. So in 3 by 4 liters of diesel, car will run is equal to 82 1 by 2 kilometer. I hope you all have understood all the questions easily. Then now we will see the next exercise on the next day of our class.